Y'all ever sit there and load up 2K thinking to yourself, I am about to have a phenomenal day on this game, only to run into the sweatiest people on the planet that are shooting 60, 70, 80, or even 90% from the three-point line? Well, I'm here to tell you that that could easily be you. Well, maybe not 90% from three, because if you shoot in 90% from three, you're more than likely cheating. I'm gonna just keep it a stack. You're probably using a Zen, and you're probably one of them. That's all I'm gonna say. But 70% actually pretty achievable, and 80%, honestly, if you take very good shots, you could be shooting 80% from three by the end of this video. Now, starting us off with by far the most meta jump shot for 6'10 plus players, you guys are going to want to find the Jonathan Isaac base. Jonathan Isaac is currently the most glazed base in the game. It was really good last year, and it's really good this year, so people cannot stop talking about it. And if you watch any video on 6'10 players, they will talk about this base. 100% guarantee, and if they don't, they probably don't know what they're talking about. I don't mean to be that guy, but it genuinely just is that good. And the meta blend a lot of people are using are LaMarcus Aldridge and Marc Gasol with, I mean, the visual cue doesn't really matter. You can use whatever you prefer, but people are using obviously max release speed 65-35 blend. It is a very solid jump shot, if I'm being completely honest. Obviously, releases, keep in mind, do not matter as much as the base. Yes, they can slightly affect your green window, but it's very important to use releases that you are comfortable with. Whatever works for you and has a good visual cue is going to get you infinitely more greens than something that has a slightly bigger green window. Especially in this 2K where if you land in the green window, it's going to be a green no matter what. There's no RNG, so knowing your shot is your biggest strength. Now, if it were up to me, this would not be my variation of Jonathan Isaac. I just wanted to show you guys it because it is by far the most used. I actually use Baluba on Jonathan Isaac. Baluba is my favorite release in the game, and I feel like it is stupidly underrated because, I mean, it has very good stats. It's very quick. It has a very easy visual cue. I don't know. I like it a lot. I know it seems troll because it's a dev release, but it was honestly one of the best in 2K25 as well. And if you guys know, this game has a lot of the same, similar bases being very strong. And just to kind of show you guys what that Jonathan Isaac base looks like in game, I'm going to show y'all my court is currently online, so there is latency. And when I step on this court, we are going to make sure the slider is on rec. So you guys are going to know I'm not playing on rookie or some whack shit like that. And y'all will see Jonathan Isaac base is very good. You can green with X button, you can green with tempo. It doesn't really matter how you shoot with it. You're going to be pretty consistent. Obviously, I'm going to miss some here and there because my court is a little bit delayed and I'm not fully used to the jumper. Jonathan Isaac is not the base that I use personally, but like if you're a new player especially and you get used to Jonathan Isaac, it's going to be very chicken, if I'm just going to be 100% honest. It's also very good for shooting, off dribbles. It has a good visual cue. I mean, I don't know if I can really glaze the jump shot any more than I already am, but you guys know, like, it wouldn't be the most popular base in the game for no reason. As I was just saying though, you may not like Jonathan Isaac base, and this next jump shot is going to be for you because it is actually my personal jump shot that I use on my accounts, and it's been chicken for me ever since. And just for credibility purposes, I don't think I'm the best 2K player by any means. I think I'm definitely above average, but I am shooting 73.3% in the rec with this jumper. Mind you, that is on 150 points. I want to say at least half of those are threes. I probably shot around 33 pointers in the rec. If I'm going to be completely honest, it's only a 10 game sample size, but the first couple games I used Jonathan Isaac, I shot about 60 some percent. I swapped to this and you guys see I'm up to 73.3 now, and that's including some heaves, some bad shots, things like that, grenades, stuff that you have to shoot. So realistically, it's probably about 75 to 80. It is a very good jump shot that I'm about to show you guys. And it's more smooth than Jonathan Isaac, I would say. And I'm going to just keep it a stack. It might seem kind of troll at first, but the base you guys are going to go with is actually going to be David Robinson, if I can find it right here. David Robinson base. It looks troll at first, but I promise it's not. Now, you are going to pair that with Baluba release. I like to just use pure releases because it's just easier for me. Then we put that on release queue, max speed, and you guys are going to see the only thing we don't really have an A+ here is release height. Release height is only a B. but you are 6'10 plus, so you're going to be getting that over people anyways. But this jump shot is not only faster than Jonathan Isaac, it's just more smooth. I don't know how else to say that other than to show y'all in game. Like, y'all are going to see right here. We shoot the first one, green. We shoot the second one, green. Oh, white. Whoa. Okay, we back to green. Hold up. Ignore that white. That did not happen. But other than that, green. Every time it's a green. Especially if you like to tempo shoot. I like to use a little bit of both, but if you really like the tempo shoot, I think this jump shot is significantly better than Jonathan Isaac. Like, Jonathan Isaac, if he throwing me off a little bit, this jump shot is chicken damn near every time. The only thing that will probably take you guys a little bit of getting used to is if you don't really love super fast jump shots, it may not be for you because this thing is very quick, but being quick doesn't make it hard to time by any means. Like you guys are seeing, I'm playing on delay. This is not on no delay, which no delay I would never miss if I'm being honest. In this game, if you're shooting on no delay, it's going to be green every single time. But on delay, and I'll even show y'all that I did not turn off the delay and I just shot all those greens. I missed a total of 1 shot. No cuts here. I'm going to walk over to this stupid little machine. Y'all will see it's still online. I'm shooting with delay. And yes, I still do know it is my court. Some people think the sliders are on like Omega Rookie no matter what you put them on. It doesn't matter to me because y'all saw it translates to the game. I'm shooting threes in game. I'm shooting good percentages. Like, I don't know what else, what other proof I can really show you. Moving on to the final jump shot of the video though, we are actually going to use another base that looks like it has a low release height on paper, so it gets overlooked, but it has one of the easiest visual cues out of any jump shot I have used other than D-Rob. D-Rob, like I said, is my personal favorite. I love that base. But this base right here, my boy PJ Washington, is severely slept on. If you are bad at the game, just put this jump shot on. I genuinely promise you that. It is going to do the work for you. Oh yeah, and I know I said it earlier, but I'm going to say it again. Releases are very subjective when it comes to jump shots. If you don't like the Beluba release, you can swap it out for something else. I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but the main thing is the base. The base is about 95% of every single jump shot, and I cannot stress that enough. Which for this one, I am using a blend of, release Q, max release speed, and then obviously 50-50 blend is the same release. But PJ Washington with Beluba, y'all are going to see. And you know what? I'll even set the slider to ranked Pro-Am. Y'all will see right here, PJ Washington jumper, it's not a problem. We're going to be chicken no matter what, because like I said, this jumper has one of the easiest visual cues. I don't really know how to explain it unless you were like using it yourself. But basically, PJ Washington's whole body, or I guess not PJ Washington's body, but y'all know what I mean. PJ Washington's jump shot, your body kind of locks in a way before you, go for the release. I don't really know how to explain it other than that. But the jump shot is going to be good with X button. Damn, I actually just shot 2 with X button and lated both of them. So I'm probably not backing up my words too much. But I promise you guys that's just because I'm ass. Like I said, if I turned off delay, I wouldn't miss a single time. But delay is just unfortunately going to be part of the game. The only real downside I can maybe see with this jump shot is if you're someone who likes to look at your feet for your visual cue, I feel like it's not the best. You can kind of get one off of it. Like you guys are going to see, I'm still greening X button and just looking at the feet. But I feel like it's not as apparent as it is in a lot of other jump shots. So I would definitely be focusing on, just looking at the arms for the upper release for when your body locks. It's just a better visual cue to be paying attention to overall. Oh yeah, and mind you, that was on Ranked Pro-Am the whole time. So I don't exactly know what those are, but I'd assume Ranked Pro-Am is on Hall of Fame, more than likely. So y'all can't say I'm on, Mickey Mouse, rec difficulty, because if I put it on rec, I probably will green more, because I believe rec is on pro, if I'm not wrong. Y'all know what I mean. You're going to be making shots regardless. I'm sure most people watching this video probably do play, rec and park for the most part. Probably not ranked Pro-Am. But, either way. This shit is absolutely chicken. Now, with that being said, those are pretty much all the jump shot bases I wanted to show y'all in today's video. But there are a couple more if you have a very high rating that I obviously can't show you in-game, because my rating's only about an 80 on this build, which I believe a lot of big men are going to have, but Some people are making, 7.4s minimum wingspan so they can be cheesy and shoot over people. And if you're one of those, you may want to look into one of these bases I'm about to mention. For one, my boy Kevin Durant. And yes, I am showing the release because I can't show you the base. But Kevin Durant, I have heard very good things about this year. I've seen some clips. It looks like a pretty good base once again. I mean, it's usually pretty good, maybe a little bit on the slower side, but then again, if you are a 7.4, it doesn't really matter if your jumper is a little bit slow because you can't be contested anyway. So it's like, who cares? Just look for something with a good green window. Another pretty solid base that I like a lot personally is Jabari Smith Jr. Unfortunately, I don't really have the rating to make a good Jabari Smith jump shot because, as I said, I like to use Baluba. And if you use double Baluba, it's an 85 requirement, which is just not, it's not ideal. But if you were to mix and match this with, other things, or like I said, you had a high rating, Jabari Smith Jr. has a very good base. His was great in 25. It's always been a little bit slept on for some reason. But definitely, if you're, tired of the other ones, try out Jabari Smith. It is not going to fail you. Oh yeah, and of course you can't forget about Michael Porter Jr. Once again, I'm showing his release because I don't get his base. But MPJ is a very, very solid base this year. It was great in 25. The only thing I will say is I don't like it as much as some of the other ones because MPJ does have a slight problem, and that is the fact that he jumps forward on his shot. So you can actually jump into heavier contests than you might think you're going into. But then again, if you're 6'10 in this game at the time of me making this video, you're probably shooting over everyone anyway. So I wouldn't really worry about it that much. Just generally keep that in mind. And that kind of goes with every jump shot that moves forward on the shot a decent amount. It can give you higher contests that you might not be expecting. That being said, that is pretty much going to be everything that I have for today's video. If you guys did end up enjoying it and you found some of these jump shots useful, I would greatly appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, as well as left a like and a comment letting me know what you thought. It does help me out. At the end of the day, I'm a pretty small creator. I only have about, 200 subs, which, by the way, thank you guys a shit ton for that. We had like 30 a week ago, which is still a little bit surreal to me because that is a very big jump. I'm trying to get you guys the best content possible. But anyways, it's been Gravelly. Peace.